Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. It's been, I was actually trying to think about it, it's been like a year, I think, since I last played this. I think it's been a year? I actually forget. It feels like it's been a year, certainly. It's been a while since I played Subnautica Below Zero. Of course, the story of this game has been kind of interesting. I mean, of the game itself, not the story within the game, although we'll get to that. But, obviously, it was obviously the sort of sequel slash standalone expansion, it's hard to know exactly which one to call it, of Subnautica, which to me, Subnautica is what I hold up as being kind of the best survival crafting game. In my mind, this is the game where, Subnautica is the game that, if you're aiming to be like Subnautica, you're probably going to be really, really good. I hold that up as being survival crafting. This is what you need to aim for. Of course, there's kind of two camps in that regard, because you kind of have survival crafting, which is very much along the vein of Minecraft, where you're pretty much just dropped in a world and there's not much to do and you just sort of wander around and do stuff. And then you got other ones where there's a big heavy story like Subnautica. And that's my preferred one. So, that's just personal preference on that. So anyway, this came out back in 2019, I think it was, or was it 2018? I don't even remember. And I played it for an episode back when it first came out. And I liked it, but in that 3-hour session, I went through the entire story that was there. And my plan then was just to be like, okay, this is just me playing it as a one-off. Now we'll just wait for all the content to drop and all the stuff to come out, and we'll wait for the 1.0 update. But then they announced, this was last year, that they were going to completely scrap the current story and replace it with a new one. Apparently they weren't happy with the story and how it developed. And after playing that story, I'm I kind of like it. I mean, I could see some of the bits that could have done with improving, but overall the story itself was very good, very enjoyable. There were a lot of different characters to interact with, which was a big improvement over the original Subnautica, which was, of course, there was one character. I mean, you spoke to a few others, or more accurately, you heard the dialogue of a few others in text logs and audio logs and all that stuff. But in Below Zero, there were actual characters that were physically there and you communicated with them. So it wasn't everything happened before. It was no, this is something that's going on now. And I like that. That was a nice step forward for the franchise. So what they've changed, I don't know. I literally have no idea what the new story is. I don't know if the characters are still the same. I don't know if there's any story beats that are the same. I literally don't know anything about this. So it'll be interesting to see what they've changed and what they haven't changed as we move forward. As far as I understand, the world is more or less the same. I think they've rejigged some areas a little bit. Although I don't really remember the whole layout of the ocean in this one yet. I haven't played it enough times because I played it once for a few hours and then, one whole sort of series of sessions. I think I played it for 6-7 parts, something like that. But yeah, anyway, let us play. And yes, yeah, I can't play these. These are older ones. So anyway, we want to start a new game. And we'll go in on freedom because I hate having to faff about with food and hunger, because I don't want to be wasting too much time doing this. So we'll go in on freedom. And ooh, that's a different splash screen. That doesn't look very good. That looks like something's about to crash. The meteor's going into the planet. Presumably that's the oh, it's got a little penguin thing on the loading bar. Presumably that planet is the planet where we're going. And I guess that's an escape pod flying out of there. Maybe we're having a similar start to the original Subnautica now. I don't know. I literally have no clue. This could just be nothing. I have to wait for it to load and we'll find out. Oh, he's moving along. Wow, they actually animate him moving along the loading bar too. That's a nice touch. I like that. Okay. Because of course the full release of this came out on Friday. You know, it was like 2 days ago. So I knew with The Evil Within ending, I did have another game to follow up after The Evil Within, but with this game coming out literally like as I was finishing The Evil Within, I just thought, okay, yeah, I can just put Subnautica in here. Not a problem. It'll be good fun. So, oh, blimey, this loading is taking a long time. You need to optimize. All right. Oh, okay. I will press this button.
This is the farthest I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Ooh. Oh, we're sneaking down, are we? Okay.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Uh-oh. Ooh, crash. We're still starting with the meteorite opening then, I guess. There's my pod over there.
Welcome to 45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
Okay. What? Right. Okay. So I'm assuming this is the space where the base was originally, because originally you just sort of start, you wake up, you're in a base, because it's the idea that you're... Ooh, okay. Do the thing there. And it's the idea that you've got like... you know, you're like a research team, but now it's more of... Ooh.
New blueprint synthesized.
Ooh, that's a different voice. Oh, I'm freezing to death. I just clocked that. Let's grab all this, shall we? Grab some filtered water and some bricks. This stuff's just all over the place. For my ship. Those meteors are still coming down. I just clocked the fact that I've apparently got... Oh hey, the fire is warming me up. That's pretty cool to touch. So they've actually got like a temperature gauge just like your oxygen bar. Ooh, that I like. Oh, and hey, look, it's these warming plants. Hello. Okay, yeah, I don't actually need the flare.
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Is that a different voice actress? I think it is. I actually think that's a different voice actress from the original one. Huh. Maybe they couldn't get her back, or maybe they Okay, yeah, maybe they couldn't get her back, or maybe they decided to go with someone else. Or it could be... Yeah, that's my drop pod. Little drop pod. Do I turn that off? I've got a lot of flares, which I don't really need. I'll probably dump them at some point. Okay, where's my drop pod? There it is. Ah, the wonderful Arctic wastes. It's good to be back. Bonsai! Yes, apparently the water is just about warm enough. So temperature and oxygen swap places. That's interesting. Hello.
New creature discovered.
That's a different voice on the thing too. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. Well, let's grab some titanium.
Discovered.
Yep. Grab some titanium, some copper. We may as well start collecting because we know we're going to need to.
Oxygen.
Yep, 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 yep. Blue ball mushroom. Alright. Let's get inside, shall we? We're in.
Found the drop pod.
Alright. Ooh. Oh, yeah, sorry about your sister.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Interesting. Alright, so we've completely shifted the narrative, because before it was like, oh, we were part of a research team down on the planet. We had my sister was in the space station in orbit above the planet, which we did briefly see. I don't actually know if it's still up there. I may have to have a glance out at some point. And we briefly saw that. So it seems like Altera have essentially claimed ownership of the planet. Not exactly a surprise, considering what happened in the last game. Because they were probably very interested in the Kara virus as much as anything else, which I think was briefly hinted at in the first version of this storyline. But it looks like this time we're sneaking our way onto the planet in order to find out what happened to my sister. Interesting. Okay. On behalf of Zeta Landon, 4246 and leader, regretting for the death of Samantha. She died on Planet Forces, regrettably as a result of injuries sustained in an accident resulting from her own negligence. Please allow me to communicate the most profound condolences for the loss of your sister. She might still be alive. I'm going to call that now. There's a chance she's probably still alive. While further details are unavailable at this time, you receive contact from the Department of Insurance and Recuperations concerning your responsibilities as next of kin with regard to payment of damages and legal fees. Do you have any questions? Yeah, okay.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little extrabite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Ooh. Is there no, there wasn't a picture of that one. Ah. So yeah, she was here testing out her robotic penguin, which we did use in the original version as well.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, alterizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you. getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
Okay, so that part of my character's fact might still be the same, that I'm like a xenobiologist, someone who is like, you know, interested about finding alien life, hopefully intelligent alien life. And even the data pad is not Altera, it's Xenowork, as it says there on the right side here. So yeah, I'm not working for Altera, which might be why they've changed the voice of the data pad, because it's like, well, you're not Altera anymore, so you're gonna have a different voice on your data pad. That makes a certain kind of sense. I like that. Okay.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer, so you can't, you know, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize. Hey, Robin. I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry. Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
Interesting. So yeah, that's more direct thing. So yeah, they did find the frozen Leviathan in this version that's infected with the Kara. That was in the last version as well. And the implication from the last one that they might use it for bad stuff is more direct and overt in this one. That's fine. That's more or less what I expected, I guess. Alright, so we got all our basic shit and equipment, so that's good. We need to start collecting stuff. So, silicone rubber, creep vine, we need fiber mesh. Just creep vines, for that we'll need a knife, which is rubber, okay. So we've got my list of things to do. We'll have to fade off.
Well,
there.
Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that
Oops.
radio towers is easy to spot, as Lil said.
first things first, I'm going to get rid of all these flares because I do not bloody want them. Yep. The water and the food I don't need either. They can just... Don't they sink? No, I guess they don't. Alright, so we need to find some creep vines. Hello.
Should be able to use this.
Yeah, well, yes. I need to remember roughly where the creep vines were because I don't. Ooh. There's a storm. Yes, I forgot this planet had big ass storms, didn't it? Isn't this a thing? What are these things down here? Maybe a thing?
Ribbon plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Okay. I don't remember the specifics. As I said, it's been like a year since I last played it. Alright, we need to find some creep vines. Because we need to get the first few bits of equipment.
Oxygen.
Mm-hmm. Ah, some quartz. That. Again, probably gonna come in handy. Aha! Just need to find... Assuming there is any? Yeah, there it is. Ooh.
Oxygen.
I am. That's very red. Speaking of red,
New blueprint synthesized.
I'm sure. As soon as that turns into rubber, I'll take a bunch. And lubricant. Because of course you need lube. Oh, hello. Yes, I remember you. You like to steal shit. Alright. Oh, wipe out. That's not good. Alright, yeah. Let's start with the basics and get my starter equipment going. Because then we gotta look for... I said look for the radio mass, which I think is vaguely in that direction, assuming they haven't moved it, which they might have done. I don't know. I still have no idea how you managed to get in there without... I don't know, maybe it like drains out of the floor or something.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Byzantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Okay. Ah, lubricant, yes. Oh good, they still kept that thing, yeah, where you can actually, like, pin things that you want to build. That's really good. Okay, that's very nice. Wait for all that to clear off. Oh, there we go, gotta get used to the controls again. Right, so we need some rubber. As much of that as possible. We need a whole bunch in the long haul. For my suits, if nothing else. Alright, what do we got? Battery. Definitely make myself some fins. Excellent. Okay. Fiber mesh. That's right, I need a knife. Let's have a flashlight. Ooh, flashlight or a scanner. Can I make another battery actually? I can. In that case, I can get both. One scanner. One battery.
All right, I have a scanner.
Damn straight. Deployable waterproof locker. Alright, next up, we will need some fiber mesh. And a compass wouldn't hurt. Which we will need copper wire and a wiring kit. Which requires silver and copper. Silver and copper, I guess. Maybe I made too much of that stuff. So this bar on the side is your power meter. Fair enough. Different. Ooh, sky's clear. Not as clear as I'd like. Don't see any sign of the radio tower from here. I think it was sort of over there-ish. I think. But hey, I've got my flippers, so that's good. Now I got a knife. Ooh. Scan the everything.
New creature discovered. Oxygen.
Yeah. Kind of wish these storms would abate. Actually, no, this isn't a storm. This is mist. Oh well. Scan everything. Limestone. Black. Nice.
Oxygen.
Yep. Okay, see, now it's storming again. Where that radio tower is. I'm sure I'll find it soon enough. Alright, what did I come all the way out here for? Oh, yes.
New blueprint synthesized.
I'm so happy about that. I'm gonna go too far out, but... Ooh. Bridge. And look, it's the oxygen plants. I remember these. You guys are bloody useful. Copper, very good. Ooh. I'm gonna need that in the long run. You too. Good time. Oh, Sea Glide, yes please. 3! Why is it always 3?
Oxygen.
Yeah, I'm going up. Ooh, hello. Let's check that out in a second. Oh dear, I'm a little further down than I thought. Oh no. No. While I'm here. Didn't even know this was here, but screw it. I'll have a look anyway. Ooh, mineral detector. I remember that. It was not as useful as it looked. I mean, it had its moments, I guess, but... I don't need that.
New blueprint synthesized.
Don't need that. Hello! Excellent. Really gotta take care when you don't have an oxygen tank. You can barely breathe for 5 seconds. Beacon, that'll come in handy. First aid kits, yes. Bottled water, don't need that. I appreciate the thought, but it's not necessary. Haven't found any hints of silver yet. Or much in the way of copper, truth be told. Lead. Galena. Should really be heading up. Alright, let's head back, make the... Yeah, I know. Let's head back, make the fiber mesh and get that new oxygen tank. I'd like to be able to make a sea glide too, but I'm going to need to find more parts for that. Yoink. Just need to hope to find some pieces from it. Oh, it's hailing. It's hailing. It's hailing quite badly, actually. All right. Mesh and tank.
Adding additional blueprints to your databank.
An additional 30 seconds of oxygen. Wonderful. Don't know why it needs the bar,
The
but
standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
okay. VIP. It's not really VIP breathing. It's just breathing. But okay. Computer chip. That's good. Pipes, floating air pumps. The repair tool. There's the mineral detector, which, as I said, of questionable use. It works well enough. I might build it. Crystalline sulfur, huh? If we stick those up there, it gives me a rough idea of what I'm aiming for. That's good. We'll also need a couple of pieces of rubber. See, I told you we need some of these. Ah, gotta stop doing that. Alright, so we need silver, we need batteries. What else do we need for a battery? I need copper and I need more of those things. Okay. Bit by bit, we'll get there. I'm going to spend a bit of time here at the start just gathering up materials, because if I don't, I'll end up regretting it in the long run. Hey, I got a bit more airtime now. So, no complaints.
All Terra supply cache nearby.
Ooh. Not that nearby. But, if it helps me to net like the Sea Glide or something, then all in favor of it. Ooh, salt. Might come in handy. That. real quick. Go down and have a look-see. Lead. No sign of silver yet. Nice. What are you? What's an egg? Just an egg, nothing too serious. And the happy-go-lucky music is cut out. That's never a good sign. Hello. I remember you. What the... What the hell? What the flying fuck was that? That was not in the original game. Is it that thing? Is it you? You little git. Oh, symbiote. What the fuck? Or is it whatever that light is? It's a something, alright? A brine wing? Blimmin' heck. Alright, that's a new one on me. Bloody that was a new one on me. I had literally no idea what that was. Scared the crap out of me. Alright, anything actually worth looking at here? Ooh, a data pad. That's a good start.
Use beacons to mark traverse territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
Recorded conversation. Can't really look at that when I'm underwater. Alright. That scared the shit out of me, I'll tell you that much. Got a new series of stuff in here. Of course we have. Still haven't quite got enough of the sea glide, but we're not too far away from that. Alright. Scanning at last.
In goes the battery and titanium. Out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
Okay. What else did we have? A whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, no. Let it play.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546B. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
Makes sense, I guess. Alright, let's build that one.
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Potentially. Very potentially. Right. Put you off in there. You can... Apparently you can just get snowballs. That's a thing. Okay. So we still gotta find some silver. Still need? Wow, which one does? Lead and titanium. Titanium and copper. So we don't actually know the one we're looking for to get silver yet. Because of course we don't. Well, okay then. Let's see what we've got. Doubt I'm just gonna find silver ore. We also need to find again. Salt, lead, that. Maybe we'll get lucky. I don't remember where crystalline sulfur actually is off the top of my head. Oh. Ah, that means help.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Arctic Ray, very good. Oh, yes please, that's what I'm looking for. Sea glide, sea glide, sea glide. Woo! Oh shit. Time to go. This is as fast as I can go. Oh, help.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep, we can make the sea glide now. I actually got the bloody thing. Yay, sea glide. Alright. Definitely want to pin that bad boy. Right, so we need some lube. What's lubricant? First we need to find some seed clusters. And we need to build a battery. I think in order to get a battery we're going to need another bit of copper then. No, that's titanium. That's also titanium. That's copper. Can I not? No, you don't. No, you don't, you little shit. I will slash you. Because you're cute doesn't mean I won't.
Oxygen.
Oh dear. That was a bit lower on that than I thought. Nice. Okay, so that'll make me the lube. Apparently there was a sea glide fragment here the whole time. Because of course there was. Alright, what I need right now is those... Some more. Actually, did I have some in storage? I may have had some in storage. Let me check. Still haven't found any silver or sulfur. Actually, wasn't sulfur like further away? Wasn't it off in that area with all the flat bits? I don't remember now. Anyway, once we've got...
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
Makes sense. It's interesting that this is the method they've chosen to like be the impetus of the, you know, the story. Because in the original Subnautica, the desire to continue on with the game is really just a desire to know more. It's like you find a ruin, and then it says, "Oh no, you can't do anything here," but in one of our other ruins further on down, and you kind of follow this trail of breadcrumbs as you go deeper and deeper down, and you get more and more technology to be able to allow you to do so. It looks like this one, the player character is giving herself her own agency in that regard, which is different. I'll give it that. Although it does look like, I mean, assuming this is who I think it is, there's going to be another little wrinkle in that particular equation. Oh, I guess I used them all up. Well, that's a shame. God damn it. Gotta stop pressing that button. Alright, we need to find more of those things. I guess I just used them all on batteries already. Huh. Is that the cave where you first come out? That might be the cave where you or it was the cave where you first come out in the original version of the game. That is entirely possible. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, ore vein? What the fuck? That's a new one on me. That's a fuck ton of silver. Woo! Ooh. Okay. I like that. So is an ore vein... Is that how we get, like, silver and stuff now? Resources behind loose rock. Huh. So that's it then. It's just, yep, there's just a bunch of resources here. Go nuts. Huh, I think I will. Damn it, I can't find any more of those things. Aha! We'll need more as time goes on, unfortunately, but that'll do for now. Once I get the sea glide, then movement becomes a lot easier. Which is what you want. You really need the sea glide. Like, that should always be your first focus in both Subnautica games, really. We still haven't found any. We can do that at least. Build that. Build that. Excellent. And then we can make you. It's you. Oh, did I use it? Oh, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay, well I ended up picking up a lot more silver than I was expecting. I did not expect to just randomly run into that. Okay. We still need, yeah, that. Actually, we're going to need 2 of those. Stop that, stop. Button. Alright, just one more piece of copper. Come on, do the... I see they've actually improved this somewhat. That's nice. It's always bloody titanium, isn't it?
Oxygen.
I am aware. There's even something about radio tower they're talking about. Originally, as I say, I think it was over there somewhere. Don't know. Oh, there's solar panels. I wonder what that was for. Alright. Did I just... I made a solid battery. I meant to make copper fucking wire. Ah, I'm a friggin' idiot. God damn it. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, these I think can go away because I'm not going to need those. I don't even know what the hell they're for, but I don't need them. Apparently they float. That's good. All right. Nope. Copper wire. Pillock.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Damn straight it does. Ooh. Ooh. Well now, look at that. That is new. I haven't seen that before. Hey, one Sea Glide. Alright, now we can really get some distance going. I don't have a beacon for the SOS signal yet. Now we can get somewhere. Specifically, down.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yep, it does that. Hello. Ooh. Can I scan this? Apparently not. Is that just there to guide you in?
Warning, Passing 200 meters.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Not until we get the mask that lets you breathe properly underwater. Ah, hello. Whoa, dear. Ooh, blinking lights. So these things just sort of lead you in, do they? That's definitely the SOS. So I'm assuming Alan is still in the game then. I'm fine with that. I liked Alan. He was arguably the best bit. Hello.
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking. We're running out of time.
Ooh, straight in, are we? Not gonna. Also, the sanctuary voice sounded Scottish.
What
That's
is all
fantastic.
this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
Ooh, getting some ion cubes right off the bat. It's literally a nuclear explosion in physical form. Oh, hello.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than that. Warning. Sanctuary power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is completed.
Yes, okay. Hurry.
Well, they're really just sort of rushing you through it in that regard, aren't they? Of course, we all know what happens next. This bit's from the original one. Here we go. One PDA? It's not the PDA.
Accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace? What's happening?
Transfer. Transfer complete. How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me.
Oh dear.
This is not happening.
Well, that didn't happen in the original version.
That's the explanation. It's not happening.
No, it's definitely happening. Actually, yeah, let me just... Hold up. This one there, put it onto there. That's more like what I usually have. Okay, and there you have it. Alan is now in my head, although we haven't designated to call him Alan just yet. But it's good to see that that's still there, and I did enjoy Alan from the first version of the game. Anyway, it's gone 4, so we're going to take a quick break. Nice to see we're already getting like well into it. Yeah, it's sort of interesting how they're choosing to do the the momentum of the story is very much, oh well, you know, I'm making this decision. You know, it's not as if it's not player agency, it's character agency, which is different. I think, at least anyway. It's very much a case of, well, the character of the player is playing is the one making all these choices, and as the player, I'm just following their lead. Which I suppose it is different, certainly from the first version, although it's not necessarily bad, because one of the things they did say was that they wanted this game to be different, and they did have a problem working out like player agency and character agency in the original version, so them switching that's not necessarily unsurprising. It's not necessarily a bad thing either. Because there is always, like, when you have a character who isn't just a blank slate in the game, when you have a character who has, like, you know, desires and all that stuff, it is a thing of the you know, the toss-up between player agency and character agency, because the player can sometimes want to do something, the character might not want to do that thing. So, you know, when you take control of a character who doesn't want to do something but the player does it anyway, it can feel a bit incongruous. But that's kind of the thing with the narrative video game that's always been a problem. You know, it's not exclusive to this game in particular. But yeah, so it's interesting how that's going to work out in the long run. We'll see how it moves forward. But yeah, anyway, I'm just going to make a save. And see you in a sec, guys. And we're back. Alright, let's see how this plays out as we try to leave. If Alan is going to say much or not. If he even refers to himself as Alan. Will she name him Alan this time, perhaps? Oh, one thing I do need to do, actually. I need to... Nope. To get rid of you. I do still need a repair tool at some point, but that can come later. It's not massive. Can we get over that damage? Okay. So yeah, we have Alan in our head, so that's still the same as before. That's fine.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
It will be. The things aren't blinking anymore. And interestingly enough, you can't seem to like scan them for like a kind of data thing. Because in the original version of the game, or the previous version I should say, it was a thing where you had to like scan them, and you had to scan like 40 of them or something like that. And you didn't like get a reward for it or anything that I remember, but sea truck.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yes, I'm looking for an oxygen tree. Thank you very much.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Uh-oh.
Oxygen.
I think I just need to get the hell out of here before I die.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm aware of that fact. I'm looking out for more bloody... I mean, where are they all?
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Fine, I got it. All right. Head back to home base. Pretty sure that's when the next conversation kicks off. We will need to find the sea truck, and we will most definitely need to find... Now, I'm still waiting for the sky to clear for 5 bleeding seconds. Ooh.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al-An.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race? But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you would prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your databank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
Interesting that you had the option to dismiss him there. I wonder if that might affect things in the long run or not. Probably not, but... ooh. Iron cubes have charges? What the fuck? That's a new one. Okay. Alright. Tech. Vehicles. Sea truck. Yes, we don't quite have that yet. We also need to be able to build a mobile vehicle. We need to be able to build a mobile vehicle bay. Okay, while we have evolved beyond physical attachment, it is traditional to navigate space-time in conjunction with mobile biomechanical storage media, altered and evolved over time to serve the inhabitants' needs. While it is possible to transfer between media at will, there is some comfort and prestige in improving a body over time. We have settled on a popular format for these medias, although there are exceptions. It is a heavily modified version of our pre-civilized bodies. It provides good mobility, easy adaptation, and is easy to fix. In case of disaster, we back up our data patterns to a sanctuary site for later retrieval. Storage in this fashion is safe provided consistent power supply. However, unique perspectives and traits which arose from the interplay with the original medium are lost. It's like a factory reset. It is recommended individuals be restored to a compatible medium as soon as possible. Such hollow vessels may be fast grown from seeds using specialized blueprints and materials. While it is technically possible for an individual to copy their data in order to duplicate themselves ad infinitum, such behavior is considered beyond rude, and any self-respecting architect would resolve such a circumstance by immediately deleting themselves. Yeah, so you're not allowed to clone yourself. That's kind of taboo, I suppose. Okay, so that doesn't really help us in the long run. Alright, so what have we got? We don't have... Do we have... No, we still don't have access to any better masks or anything like that. Okay. We still... Okay, so we need to find the mobile vehicle bay blueprint. That needs to be my next big objective. So complete the mobile vehicle bay. And everything else. We can also get the sea truck, but it's not like absolutely essential. That looks to be the island where the radio tower was originally, although I don't see it there. But I could be too far away for it to be showing itself. Don't know. Is the weather's clearing up a bit? I don't see the space station in orbit. I guess they got rid of that. Or maybe it'll become a presence later on as like a threat. I could see that being a thing. Let's just wander around a bit, see what we can find. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit of a sneak ride. I don't need that. Hello. The fourth one, huh? You missed.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Mm-hmm. Is that just lithium? Yep, just a random bit of lithium. I remember you guys. You were dangerous,
Oxygen.
but... Oh, darn it. You were dangerous, but not desperately so. Then again, I've been wrong before. Oh yeah, it's not that dangerous. Christ. Looking to see if there's any... Ooh, hello. Oh, it's you guys. Yeah, you guys can... You're generally okay. But yeah, you pack a punch. Yeah, like as long as you don't get too close to them, they're pretty passive. But yeah, they can absolutely fucking wreck you if you're not careful. I remember that.
Alterra beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
Oxygen.
Yeah. I was hoping to find some sulfur, but I guess not. Ah, well. Up, please. There's a ladder. Apparently not. Come on, up. 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 Oh, hang on. It's got a... Oh, no, we're up. I got it. And, ooh. We can't be out here too long or I'm liable to freeze to death. But I gotta scan the coffee machine. That's important. And the trash can. Also important. And the bench. Actually, you know what? That'll do. Alright, let me just warm myself back up by jumping in the ocean, because that makes fucking sense. There it is.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
Margaret! Good to see you still around. Did you take over this base? Is that why Alterra fled? Or is your role been changed this time? Although, I know it couldn't really, because your role was initially dictated by the events of the first game. I could totally imagine Margaret doing that, like she staked her own claim on this planet and actually managed to kick Alterra personnel off. I could totally see that being a thing. That's very much in character for her. Because she was sort of presented as a bit of a badass. Ooh. Well, would you look at that? Just what I was looking for. Yoink. Ooh, whoa, okay, a bit too close there. Well, I appreciate the warmth. I have my limits. Come on. I've already got one of those. But thanks. Ooh, PDA. Okay, they gave me this jailbroken scanner tool. Thing said I need more shower heads. This should lead you to the necessary minerals. What? You told me to keep it on the down low. Guess that's what a master's certificate in applied geology gets you these days. A job to glorify construction worker. Should have studied interstellar law. Have to hand it to Emmanuel though. Don't know what he did to scanner, but it does a great job at zeroing in on specific minerals. Better than hoping I stumble across the right outcrop. You know, I really do get the feeling, and I think I mentioned this back when I first played it, that the inclusion of the mineral scanner was because a lot of people spent the first Subnautica just wandering around looking for shit. Which is, you know, that's kind of part of it, but at the same time, it was very long-winded. So, yeah, I can understand that. Rock Puncher. Yes, we still got the bigger ones to deal with, though. Those will come later, of course. Thermal Lily. Ah, floodlights. Yes, hopefully we'll move towards building myself a proper base here soon enough. It was definitely the same voice actress for her. It's weird, like, whose voice actors they've changed and whose they haven't. Because... Ooh. I wonder if that warms you up after the fact. I could see that being a thing. Ooh. So, yeah, we need to find the 3 bits in order to fix Alan. Oh.
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
And that's exactly like what happened back in the last game. A little less shocking this time because I kind of suspected it was going to happen.
Has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
In the future, I hope you will avoid contact with the woman in the exosuit. I am among the last of a dying civilization. If you were to compromise your well-being, the species could go extinct.
What makes you think she's hostile anyway? A little grumpy maybe, but who wouldn't be, stranded out here alone?
She did not respond to my distress call, and she is well armed.
Maybe she's afraid of us.
I have no desire to find out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Suppose that's fair. Warming. Crystalline sulfur. Okay, what have we got? Pilot's last known position. That's quite a distance away and probably very far down. Ooh. That I'll take. Alright. So we sort of wandered off the beaten path a bit there, but let's see if we can get back to it. Alright, so yeah, Margaret's... yeah, because it's weird, because in the last one she didn't like Altera and I was Altera. But of course in this one, I'm not Altera. I'm definitely not Altera. In fact, I'm here pretty much against their wishes, or anybody's wishes really for that matter. So, be interesting to see how her storyline plays out. Can we get in here? Oh, we can. Sort of. Oh, it's ruined. Ah. Yes, because we're going to want to slowly build our own habitat out. Very nice. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so Delta Station, presumably. Fire Robotics Center. I don't know which icon's which. I think that's Omega. That's your Omega lab. Biological research classified. It's not classified if you stick it on a map, you pillock. I think that's the symbol for Omega, so that's the symbol for Delta. Fire Robotics, Logistics, Engineering. Biological Research Center. Outpost 0. That'll be 0, because O with the line through it. So there's definitely a facility to the north. And the copper mining site, which must be that one. So that must be Phi. Over there. Yeah, so that's the one. Yeah, look, you can just about see. You can't really zoom in, unfortunately. But yeah, you can see the different bits. That's actually bloody useful. Just as a map, in general, that's really sodding useful. Because my base is sort of here-ish. Which is a pretty decent place for it. But it looks like you've still got a bit over here. You can sort of see that. So I think this is the original bit where you go running around. I think this is the section with the giant worm. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's the section with the worm. How you get up to here, because this is the original base. That's the original base where you start in the original version of the game. And that, yeah, that's the secret one that was down there. Well, it was actually there in the original version, but it was hard to get to. You didn't have a direct thing that took you there. So that is really going to come in handy for finding stuff. So yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm going to want to make these different colors. Let's... There, just to differentiate. Got a whole bunch new blueprints because we've got stuff. Oh, battery charging. Alright, so we're going to want to set up a base in some roundabout kind of way. Habitat builder, yay. Advanced wiring kit, of course. Should pin that up there. Whole bunch more stuff. Good.
A map will come in handy. I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
We can only hope.
For the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Parvin. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny?
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
Is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle? You three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
Hmm. Okay, that's a lot more people all of a sudden out of absolutely sodding nowhere. That's fine. Alright. Jukebox. That was fast. Crafting station.
New blueprint synthesized.
Ooh, bed. Ooh, Fred's bed. It's not just any bed. It's Fred's bed. Okay, bunch of random stuff in here, but some of it will be bloody useful.
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend, and I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by. because I'm safe in my sea truck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kit, by the way. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and as you know, I'm a pretty low-maintenance guy to begin with. But you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency. There have been some close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But my friend Sam helped me sort it out. Although, she's had some troubles of her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes. But I guess that's normal, under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway, love you, Jenny, and Dad. Please find a way to tell him that he won't find embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect fish to bring back as a gift. Your favorite.
Is he the guy from the trailer? I remember they released like a new trailer and it's just this guy having a series of very unfortunate accidents. Ooh. Nice. Anything else? Jemiah's bed, huh?
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally. The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me. As if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
Well, good for you, pal. I hope it was worth it. Alright, I think that's everything I can scan and everything I need. Nameplates. Ooh. Anti-carrier, general specialist. Oh. That grin is very, very strange. It's interesting that they've like given us a colorful cast of characters to, you know, learn about as we do this. I don't know, I get the feeling of almost like The Thing vibes all of a sudden, which I never got when I played the game last time. Ooh, hello, what's this? Scanner room? Better than nothing, I guess. I was hoping for an oxygen mask. Ooh. Warm me. Warm me. Gone fishing.
Tower maintenance log. Okay, this time the birds have really done it. I don't know what they've been eating, but it's corrosive when it comes out the other end. I'm gonna need to rewire. I'm short an element to fabricate the right cable. I remember seeing some when I did that dive to the old ship. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can get some more. That should fix it. Maintenance status in progress.
Right, so in order to fix this, we need to go down to the old ship. I'm pretty sure that was in the original version too. Or it's something that they, like, added. At one point, I remember that. Oops, status report. 2 active human life forms detective, unauthorized habitat construction and vehicle activity detective, observing for possible intervention. Ooh, so it's actually still working right now. Yeah, because it was broken originally and you had to fix it. Though it does look like there's something missing. Test override module support. Huh. Well, that could be interesting in the long run. I don't specifically know if I have to do anything with it yet, but I could. I could. Warn me. Okay. Right. Ow. Alright, so we've got everything we need here, at least for now. More or less. And she's going to be very far down under the water. So my next goals more or less remain the same in terms of what I need to do. I need to continue building up my equipment. Maybe consider getting myself a base. But for now, I think I need to focus on getting a vehicle. The sea truck. I think that should be my next big goal. But for that, of course, I need to get the... Well, first I need to actually get the sea truck thing, but that looks like easier. So we need one more sea truck fragment, and we still need the vehicle fragment thing. So there's the something. Alright, that's the sea truck. That's good. Now we just need to be able to build the vehicle bay. Ooh, and parasites.
New technology acquired. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Sea truck, sea truck. Just need...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. Nope, that's a sea glide.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I wonder if... What can you... Fragments. What can you find?
Oxygen.
Ooh, tits. Was not paying attention to that. Eek. Ooh. What and what is this?
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
Oh, this is
efficiency
regular sea truck.
decreased.
Wow!
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I can see that. I also see this. Hello. Sweet. Let's get out of here before I
Oxygen.
drown. Go, 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 go. Woo! Sweet. I got exactly what I wanted. Alright, so in terms of blueprints, we got a whole bunch of extra stuff now. Plasteel ingots, enamel glass. Our vehicle bait. We're definitely going to need one of those bad boys. And sea truck.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Just hail. I suppose if you're up on the surface when that hits, probably doesn't do you any good, huh? Alright, let's get back to my base. We got a lot of shit we need to build here. Especially if we're going to get some of this stuff. Alright.
I have determined the location of some important technology. I implore you to investigate.
Will this help us build your body?
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Okay, ooh.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Cool. Well, that's a good start then. Alright. So, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff here. Sea truck upgrades. Ooh. Depth module, plastic got some enamel glass. Okay, interesting. So we don't really need the upgrade station to do that. Thermos. Alright. So we got quite a lot of stuff. Let's start. We can definitely build one of those. I like how it only takes 5 now rather than 10. That was always annoying in the original one. We're gonna need a computer chip. Just table copper wire. Table coral. Do I have about 1? I do have a battery, but you can also make, actually, think about it, we need one of those. That's good. Okay, do I have enough? Oh, I think I have some silver. Yep. Piece of silver. Mix that. What do you need for an advanced wiring kit? That and a computer chip. Alright, so we need 2 computer chips, don't we? Which pretty much means we need another piece of copper. So we need copper. We need a bunch of stuff, really. There's the copper.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Let's see what we can find. I don't know if it's something I can actually do anything about yet, but it might be worth a look. Gotta be a bit careful I don't end up getting stuck under the eyes. Ooh. Hello. That, don't need that. What I get? Something I already had apparently. Creature egg. Water. Nothing that I need. Although, as always that. Alright, what did we get this time?
Ah, jeez. These sea monkeys are gonna get me in trouble. This is the third shipment that those buggers have gotten their weird little hands into. Now we're running low on flares, and I'm gonna have to search nearby nests for stolen cargo. They're lucky they're kinda cute. Raccoons of the sea, those ones.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in trouble?
No. You know me. Just a fanatic for details. And my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I see. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are. Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you transported tech for Lil, rather far out from her base.
Well, it needed to go deep, and she needed a sea truck.
Her work is currently on surface installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water. No more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling you. Call me Manu.
Slightly overbearing boss, huh? Fair enough. I'll find out how to get down to that. Doesn't seem so there's a direct route. What the fuck? Spinnerfish. Well, that's certainly a unique design. Oh, hey, I need that.
The sea monkeys have changed their tune.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Mm-hmm. Bingo. Laser cutters, yes.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Damn it. 30 seconds of oxygen and I'm kinda lost. That's not good. I think I should...
Oxygen.
Yep. I'm trying to get out of here. Trust me, I am very much trying to get out of here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Laser cutters, I will take that happily. And I will get the hell out of here. I'm pretty sure that's the only way to get laser cutter fragments. I think I'm going to need the sea truck. I think I could have got down there, but I don't know if there's like an oxygen space in there or not. And I was a bit worried I'd end up drowning. What I really, really, really want to check is if I can find another bit of the laser cutter. Because that would be really bloody useful.
What you found is more than just an artifact. It will help me follow the traces my people left on this planet.
I'm glad it could help.
I know you would still prefer me to have a corporeal form of my own.
Well, yes.
If you continue searching, I may regain some of my connection to the network, piece by piece.
Got it. That actually worked quite well. I still need more of that table coral, but I think I remember where I can get some of that. All right. Bingo. Laser cutter. That is gonna come in handy.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep. I'm looking for the way out or looking for another
Warning.
oxygen puzzle.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I am so fucking lost. This is many levels of not good. Nope, we're fine.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I got it. I'm fine. I'm alive. Deep breath. Woo. Well, that could have gone badly, but actually that went quite well. So that's good. So we scanned the thing for Alan. That's nice. Those bloody things that freeze you, isn't it? God, those things are terrifying. The idea that they can just wreck you like that. Yeah, look, they actually freeze shit. Holy Christ. Wow. Okay. We also do need some
oxygen.
We'll find it, of course. We need some of the Yep, hello. Don't see any. We need some of the red globule things for some lubricant. Ah. Gotcha. Is it 1-to-1 or? Yeah. And my inventory is full because of course it is. I don't know what that's.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, I need to sort out my inventory. Is there anything in my inventory I can just dump? Oh, yes, right. I have a whole bunch of posters and shit I never got rid of. Well, I do want to keep them in the long run. Get rid of some titanium. Because there's plenty of that kicking around. My seed light is almost empty and I don't have the ability to recharge the battery. Yeah, I got a couple of spares, thankfully, but actually there's a thought. Oh, there it goes. There's a log gift of the sea monkey. Okay. Don't think it's really a gift. Alright. Spiral plant clipping. That's a new one on me. Alright, excellent. We do need... some lithium. That's not too hard to get. Ooh, diamond might be a bit trickier. I don't remember where the diamond is stashed. Get rid of that. Make a piece of glass and prep for other stuff. So we need 3 pieces of lead, 2 batteries, and silicone rubber. I can make that actually because I have that and that. Excellent. Laser cutter for when I want one. Guess I can just add that to the list for now. And we need, yeah, 2 more. God, we need 2 more wiring kits, which means we're going to need another piece of gold. I don't think I've. No, I have one in here, and some copper. Right, so we need 2 pieces of copper and 4 table collars. Ugh, so much stuff. Right. one. Then we need to hopefully find the table coral, which is easier said than done. Copper.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep, isn't there always? Bingo. Unfortunately, we need 4 of those.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yep. Sounds a lot. Here we go.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ooh, not the time. Okay, hang on. Let me just get back to base, and then we'll take a quick break, as per normal. So we're getting on quite well. Slowly building up my equipment lists and whatnot. That's good. Slowly, pretty much getting back to a nice, good, sort of comfortable vantage point. Okay.
How do your people communicate if you are not networked?
What do you mean? We just talk to each other.
Do you not find that primitive? We exist as data. We are all aware of each other's thoughts and needs. Scientific endeavors are accomplished much more smoothly this way.
There's more to life than research, Alan. I can't lie. Work would go faster if I could read my colleagues' minds, but thoughts are private, and people have their own inner lives. People change and need space to think.
Space helps you think. I find that being separated from my network is very quiet.
What do you mean by quiet?
Imagine 1,000 strings, each playing its own range of notes, none louder than the others. Each one builds harmony, a continuous thrum in the background of existence. I am now a lone string in search of familiar harmonies.
I'll help you find them.
Well, okay then. So, we'll take a quick break, as I said, and when we get back, we'll continue our search to do stuff. Because the next up on my list, I can build that, and then I want to get enough stuff for this. So we've got a bit of searching to do to find all the necessary. But we'll get there. These things take time, but we will get there. So, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright, so one thing I did actually forget, because we've got all this. Yeah, let's just mark all that off. God, this stuff takes bleeding forever. We did get a few of this that I haven't listened to.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in.
Didn't I listen to this?
You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Yeah, I've already listened to that one. Okay. Those I had this one.
The damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows. Didn't think something that big would follow me up here. Had to jettison the sea truck. Again. I guess I could try to go back for the parts when it leaves. If it leaves. I really don't want to sit in another meeting with Emmanuel. Manu, as he likes to be called. I just want to drive around and deliver cargo in peace.
Terra misplaces one human capital ship, Aurora. Contacts have been lost with Aurora some 18 months into its journey to install a phase gate in the Aridine arm. Report inside sources. Altera launched the Aurora to much fanfare almost 2 years ago. Recently announced the ship had arrived in the destination solar system. The Aurora has reportedly now missed more than one routine check-in. As for comment, a spokesperson for Altera said communication with the ship outside of the phase gate network can take weeks or months in ordinary circumstances and is commonly interrupted. The Aurora was in good shape and ahead of schedule. The last time they checked in, we have no reason to think anything has changed. Nonetheless, our sources emphasize that Altera cannot yet explain the loss of contact, and given the exceptional value of the ship and its mission, they are taking every possible measure to re-establish contact. Shareholders will be watching closely. Keen readers remember, however, that Altera's network of directors have a history of leaking scare stories like this to the press, only for the Transgov to rebound with positive news against the odds. Director shareholdings and dealings are, of course, not public information. Funny that.
The sea monkeys have changed their tune. Not only have they stopped stealing, they brought me something I actually needed. I may have to revise my opinion of them.
Fair enough. Water analyst station. Ooh, that was the thing we found. Possible application. Testing levels of corral bacteria in the water. Spectroscopy analysis. Experimental applications of light, heat, or chemical compounds via the cylindrical core, the center of the storage chamber. Fair enough. That was the thing I found. So many of this stuff, it's kind of unbelievable how much you actually get in these games. All in a good way, though. Exploitable sulfur plant. Let's mark all these off. Kill brute. Mark everything off. Right. Tech. Habitat installations. Modification station. Yep. Always good. Equipment. And the, yes, the propulsion cannon. Good fun. Not terribly useful, but it has its moments. Here's my laser cutter. Alright, so in terms of what we need next, that's right, I went to... I think I need, yeah, one of those. There's that. That'll net me the habitat builder, which I can now remove from my list.
Adding emergency shelter blueprints to your databank.
Good.
With the builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
Alright, so we need a couple of pieces of quartz. We're also needing a piece of lead, which is not as useful, unfortunately. Also going to need a piece of lithium. A couple of diamonds, that's going to be the tricky one. We also need... So hang on, we're going to need 4 quartz, 1, 2, 3 lead, diamonds. Where the hell are the diamonds? We're also going to need diamonds for that too. And I think we're going to need some copper as well. Hang on. Yeah, copper. Alright, so we need a whole bunch of shit. I don't remember where diamonds are. Lead shouldn't be too much of a problem. Lead was... Which one was lead? That's crystalline silk. Yeah, the Galena. That's the kind of blackish looking one. lead. And copper. Brilliant. Alright, we still need 2 more pieces of lead though, so let's keep looking.
Oxygen.
Sometimes you gotta check under things. Guess I'll take it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep. Isn't there always? Too much titanium. So much of this stuff. Okay. Oh, we also needed... quartz. There's gotta be a faster way to switch between them.
Oxygen.
There's definitely some quartz around here, I just don't see it anywhere. I don't know where it is. I can't see it. That's a shame. Alright. Well, there's bound to be some more kicking around somewhere. Let's see. Ah. Shouldn't really need the scanner to find quartz. Ooh. Okay. I don't think you can really get quartz in these tiles. Around them, maybe, but not in them.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yes, it would be nice if I found the updated mask. But, ooh. High capacity tank. Well,
New blueprint synthesized.
not quite what I was looking for, but you know what? Screw it. I will take it. Window.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Yep. I'm going. Ah! Ooh. High capacity O2 tank is at least better. I would still like the mask at some point. I don't know where or when I'll get that. I still need a couple of pieces of, actually. No. Where are you? Oh, I actually have enough of that. But it looks like I'm going to need a lot more quartz. Because it's a toss-up between the 2 pieces of glass I need for that and the 2 pieces of glass I need for...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know.
Oxygen.
One piece of glass missing. Darn. Actually, you could make that now. How much room have I got in my inventory? Yes. Perfect. Good, that nets me a very, very healthy amount of oxygen to use. And... because why the hell not? Ah. Yes. Build. Build. Ah, my little sea truck. Good to have you back, old buddy. Excellent. Good. That nets me... that means I can go down to 150 pretty comfortably without having to worry too much about my O2. That's good. Now, we do still need... okay, hang on. Let me just go into my blueprints. Get rid of you. I haven't built a laser cutter yet. Get rid of you. Do still need you. Okay. Yeah, so now we need to find some diamonds. That's the tricky part. We also still need a piece of glass. We need 2 enamel glass. Like for the most part, we do need another battery. Quartz, you can drop you off. Do I need lead? Maybe, hang on. Yes, I do. Okay. So yeah, we still need one more piece of glass. I will need one of those. Okay, we're getting on. We are cracking on at a nice pace. Okay, there's got to be some quartz just in the immediate area, so I don't need to take the sea glide out. The sea truck out anywhere. Waste its battery before I go wandering off somewhere else. Maybe some somewhere. Gotcha. Alright, so we need one piece of lithium. We need 4 diamonds. Actually, no, that's it. That's what we need. We need one piece of lithium and 4 diamonds. I can get that. After I remember where the diamonds are kept, of course. Lithium, I know the rough location of. Not exact, but rough. Careful now. Kinda wish it was daytime right now, but whatever. Take what I can get, I guess. Hello. Alright. Lithium. I know it's in this area. Nothing. I will say, Subnautica can still be pretty bloody creepy when it wants to be. No lithium at all? Huh. Surprised me. Figured there'd be some. That's where I got the last one, wasn't it? Hmm. Those things always sound bigger than they actually are, which is not great. How about now? Nope. Find the thing.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I think I've wandered off too much. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Still kind of wishing it was daytime. Because I know some of the bad shit that's out here. And I don't want to run into it at night. Nope. Hello. Oh no, this area looks familiar. I remember this area having a very, very, very big thing that I'd rather not tangle with if I had the option. Of course we got salt. Lucky what I got. Yoink. I remember that one I don't mind. It's that big scream that's making me pause my explorations. There it is! I knew it was around here somewhere. I forget what it's called, and honestly, I'm not brave enough to try to scan it. So we're just gonna go in this other direction for a bit, and yeah, it's fine. Anything of interest? Maybe. Let's look. That.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Fabricator module, huh? Nothing? Music discs? Ooh, that's nice. While I'm here. Ooh, hello. Control room. Lock. Aquarium module of the sea truck. A command chair. A fumarole. Hello. He's really be going for it, wouldn't he? Get out of here before he decides to try for seconds. Still no sign of any diamonds yet. We're pushing much further out at this point. Ooh, okay, hello. Where's that? There you are. In. Alright. Ah yes, the giant whale things, which I believe are pretty non-hostile. I think they are. We need to collect up my C module fragments.
Maximum depth reached.
That's too low, too low, too low. Don't do that now. Now the big whales are the dangerous ones. Sorry, I think are the non-dangerous ones. It's the smaller ones, these ones you got to worry about. They are dangerous. Hello. There's her bit, I guess.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah. Well, I got you. You're gonna give up anytime soon. Come on, you guys usually get bored after a bit. Now, where's my ship? I think I've already got that one.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that, are we? Yeah, we definitely need... Ooh, can I scan this? No, apparently not. Alright, back in the truck. Or anything else bad happens. In. Up. Okay. So in terms of... Yeah, that's quartz, not diamond. They do look a bit similar, but diamond has more rock in it. Yeah, so I can't really...
There's a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
Yes, there's quite a lot of them actually. But, I'm trying to remember what area diamond is even in, because I really don't. Okay, so that's that. Got everything else, I just haven't got any bloody diamond. See, my mind is telling me it's in that sulfur area, but I don't think it was. I think I'm confusing that with lithium. And when I say the sulfur area, I mean that bit with the flat, sort of plain bits, where the giant creature was swimming around. Because we really need diamonds in order to be able to get the depth module, so that this bad boy I'm currently sat in can actually go places. Where am I right now? Am I don't even want to know where the hell I'm going. I have no idea. I should probably head back in the direction of... I don't want to go too far out. I'll probably end up running into a ghost leviathan if I'm not careful. Big ass whales. I'm pretty sure they're mostly harmless. I don't think you want to get in front of them. I think they can swallow you, but in general you're alright. Okay, so we can't follow her down yet. We don't have a depth module anywhere near deep enough for that. Okay.
Significant geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
Yoink. There's something else I saw around here. What was that? Ooh. Is that uranium? It is! Ooh, I'll nab some of that. Always sounds more dangerous than it actually is. It's not like uranium and say satisfactory, which actually will hurt you if you get too close to it. Kaboom. Nice. So many modules and not enough pieces. Crap.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Nice. Hey. So I don't think, yeah, because this area is mostly just lithium deposits, I think. Woo, dear. Hello, goodbye. I'm leaving now. Yeah, I'm going. I get the message. I'm out. Actually, I only did about 25 points of damage. That's fine. Okay, so definitely no diamonds in this area. I'd easily have clocked them by now if there were. Okay. And you see that right there is why I made a point of building the repair tool earlier. Whew. Now, hang on. Let me go back and look at the map. Because we know that And that's north. That's directly north of this. Necessarily no. No, you're right, we want to go this way. So if we get the docking station directly south, by going in this sort of rough direction a bit. We go north and we see what we find. I don't know if there will be a way up there yet. It's possible I've got to work around to it, or got to go in another direction or something, but I think that's the place I checked before, isn't it? Looks like it. Rough would keep you in line. Okay, let's see what we can find, if anything. I don't know, can't really see. But we'll check the rocks, see what we can dig up. Because it's an area I've probably checked before, but now I don't have to worry too much about oxygen. I can give it a proper look. Maybe... Maybe. This is where I crashed. Oh, this is where I...
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Oh, shit. So that's where I started. Okay, so that was not what I was looking for then. So, let's see. Check that map again. Maps. Really don't know how to get up to that one. I think what it is this. This little chunk here, I don't know if it shows up on your screen well enough, but there's a little bit there. I think that, based on the fact that you've got like this little circle bit here, I think that's where I am. That is the route. That's where you land, and that's the route down. So that map is actually pretty darn accurate. So, you know, by that logic, there should, well, it doesn't have to be, but there might be a way under the ice, or that could be an area they sort of hold over your head for a bit. It's like, ooh, you'll get here eventually. But yeah, that map is absolutely accurate. Yeah, that's not incorrect in any way. You know these things, these sort of ice points that actually, oh, hello, that seem to like drop down from the ceiling. those are something that actually exists. Like, it's a legitimate thing, and I've seen video of it killing starfish. It's fucking terrifying. Okay. I wonder. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Yes! Found it! Ooh, lovely aurora. Aw, he just vanished. Well, I found Omega. I will take a prawn suit fragment. Gonna take several of them in order to do that. I think I should try to get inside while it's cold.
What did Altera use this place for?
Researchers here were trying to find me.
And hey, I got a large room, which is something I did actually very much want. Ooh. Okay, ooh, wow. Control room, I think I've already got that one, but I appreciate it anyway. Ooh. Well, that's neat. Okay. Yeah, so this is the base where you actually started off in the original version of the game. I love that little connection, that's very fun.
Oh, Potato. I miss that fluffy little couch walrus.
Couch walrus.
Hey, Sam. You want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Of course. Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh, this is a personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
I wouldn't say no one is on your side. I'm on your side.
I know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta or anyone.
What effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
I know. I wouldn't want you to risk more than you already have.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more. What are you working on there? And what do you mean by take care of the deadly bacterium?
Is that thing still recording?
Oh, right. So, that was Sam, kids? I'll turn this off now.
So why was she working with the coronavirus? I mean, technically speaking, we already have a cure. It comes from the creatures, the sea emperors. Alien Intruder, a game of deception, aliens, and paranoia. Alien Intruder is a game played by 6 to 15 people. One player acts as the games master, one player assumes the role of hive mind. Well, I'm not reading all of that just for a game. I'm sure it has some connection with some...
Motivational posters were banned from ZenaWorks following a lengthy discussion at the annual company retreat 3 years ago. This poster is technically contraband.
Well, technically doesn't mean that it is, though, does it? Okay, can't leave that way. Music. Do those actually go in my inventory? They don't. That's good. So that's not taking up inventory space then. That's good. Ah, bulkhead. Open that. Water filtration system. Very good. I'll take a bit of scanning, but I think I can get there. Guiding home from away from home. Settling on Sector 0, comprised of 2 square kilometers of ocean. Bordered by mountain terrain to the north and west. This region of this planet is covered in snow and ice. Left in a mostly permanent winter. Extreme weather events make for spectacular sky displays at all hours. For unknown reasons, it was selected by architects as the hub for their installation. Probably because it's one of the biggest chunks of land this planet has. Life in the air has flourished since the release of Enzyme 42 into the larger ecosystem. I think we saw this before, because that reads very familiar to me. It's a chick plant. Ooh, yes please. Abso-bloody-lutely. I would definitely like that. By the way, isn't there a door over here? Well, it sort of is. There's no crouching in this game, unfortunately. It's very dark. It's weird seeing this place as a ruin, considering that, you know, last time I was here it was fine. Task lists. Refill engine. Send weekly status report. Grow beds, always good. Lantern tree. Nice as a basic source of food if you're playing in proper survival mode. I'm not, so I don't need them, but ooh. Lovely.
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
Let's scan her bed, I suppose.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, they can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spying. Nothing that can be misused. All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
Ooh, very interesting. So yeah, Altera wanted the virus and she wouldn't let them have it. She was going to destroy it, and maybe they killed her for it. I don't know. Ooh, blinds. You never got blinds in the original one. Okay, interesting. Okay, one last quick thing. and then we'll call it a
My
day.
darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero, doing nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find. Svea and Oren, you know how you get bored when your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 15 minutes over schedule and it eats up your freestyle time? It's a bit like that. But I have a new roommate, Samantha, a roboticist. You should see her little bangling box. Oren, you'd love them. But she got management upset. I guess this is just where they send you if they decide you're too much trouble. I'm kind of glad she's here, though. I was getting lonely. I'm still trying quietly. I don't want any more trouble to figure out where I went wrong. I was sure. I picked up a distress signal. I was right on top of it, and then it just stopped. What if someone, an architect, is still down there and needs help? I'll be home before I ever get to find out, and it will fall to some future researcher to come and find out, I guess. I hope. But I can't wait to be home with you. When are you going to send me some more art? There's still a patch of bare wall here that could use some colour and a touch of genius. I miss you. I love you. I hope you're still proud of me. I'm proud of you.
Interesting. So they were following the signal, and then it didn't come to anything. All right, so that's all really, really interesting. Unfortunately, it has gone 6 o'clock, so I'm afraid we're just going to have to leave it here for today. But yeah, we've picked up like a lot of information. Like I've seen a lot of stuff that has like changed, and you know, a lot of the things that are new and different. Yeah, it's weird seeing this place, as I say, in its current state when originally this place was alive and then it gets buried under the snow at the start of the game. So yeah, it's weird seeing how we're sort of seeing this from a different angle, but it's still the same because they've like repurposed a lot of it. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye bye.